4. Hey roadies, hope you're all doing really well so far. Food substitution. So we used to have in our salads as dressings either light dressing or best food mayo. Best food mayo. I'm just assuming that it's there in America. It must be because it's a Canadian product. But oh my god, it is so... Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it here in New Zealand. But we as in myself and my family, we've substituted that for lemon now, lemon juices. I don't know why we didn't do that a long time ago, but I tell you what, if you don't have any mayo or any dressings in your fridge and you want to sort of like, you know, make your salads all moist and stuff, lemon juice. Lemon juice. And it's just, oh, I could just go on and on. But anyway, that's me for this week, and we'll catch you next week, guys. See you later.
Hey roadies, so I'm Carolyn again from the Orange team with Lisa. So this week our assignment was to share a food substitution that we use. My food substitution that I use on my journey is, instead of using ketchup on most things, I will use salsa. So instead of putting ketchup on eggs, I'll put salsa. Instead of putting ketchup on burgers, I'll put salsa. It tastes a lot better in my opinion, and it has less calories. So that is my food substitution for this week. I hope you all had a great week, and I will see you in the next video.
Okay, for substitutions, I love butter. I love butter, and I refuse to live without butter. Do you know that those 100 calorie snack packs that you can eat? Well, did you know that 1 tablespoon of butter equals 100 calories? Really? 1 tablespoon of butter is 100 calories. Oh my gosh. I can't have that, but I can't live without it. So here's what I do. 3 things. When cooking, I use Pam butter flavored spray. In the past, I haven't used it so far on this diet, but in the past I've used Molly McButter fat-free butter, what do they call it? Flavor sprinkles, which is 5 calories per serving. Okay, and you can sprinkle that on popcorn and veggies. And then, but this time I'm using Parquet spray, which you can get 5 sprays. And it's 0 calories, and it really tastes good. I put that on my steamed vegetables. I put that on popcorn, on toast, anything I want. I really like this. I really like this, and I strongly suggest that it needs to be refrigerated, and it's wonderful.
Hello, Biggest Loser Challenge. The question was, what have you substituted? Well, I've been doing this journey for a long time, so one of the main things that I substitute is turkey, ground turkey. I eat a lot of ground turkey. I don't eat hamburger very often, and hamburger is not, you can get the really expensive kind, and it's still about the same amount of points and stuff. There for a while, turkey was a lot cheaper. And it's gotten a lot more expensive lately, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And the other thing I do, instead of like sliced cheese, because usually sliced cheese, if you use 2 pieces of cheese, because I usually eat 2 turkey burgers, is like 3 points. So I'll use 2 Laughing Cow cheeses. I'll put those on there, and I just got a pan that has a lid, so now I can put the lid on, and it melts it really pretty good, and it makes it all creamy, and then I don't need mayonnaise, so I just need some ketchup, or if I'm going to put barbecue sauce on it, I put barbecue sauce on it.
Hi, Jillian here, and this week we are supposed to talk about a substitution that we have made, and I use these flat-out light Italian and herb wraps. As you can see, they're quite large, and they're delicious. These ones are 90 calories, they're high in fiber, they have 9 grams of protein, 16 carbs, and 2.5 grams of fat, and 0 sugars, which is awesome. I really like these. They have other flavors as well. They range from 90 to 100 calories, and like I said, these are 90, that's why I chose them. What I use them mainly for are my breakfast burritos that I make, and the other night I did make a chicken burrito for supper. And on the package, they suggest making a pizza, which is actually a very good idea. So yeah, that's my substitution. Thank you.
I have found the most amazing tasting, they taste like Almond Joys. I love Almond Joys. The brand is called Think Thin. They sell it like at if you live in the Midwest or something, like at Kroger's, and then, you know, whatever the equivalent of Kroger's is in California, which I think might be Vons. And they taste amazeballs. You can't even taste like they're like diet, whatever, whatnot, right? And then, you know, we've been just incorporating a couple things like, you know, using whole grain kind of pasta instead of regular pasta and things like that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing.
Hey guys, this is Patricia. I am coming to you with the question of the week, which is a food substitution that we use on our journeys. And I use flat out flatbread. I use this for burritos, wraps, tortilla chips, anything that I want to use it for. I don't use bread anymore because I feel it's high in carbs, and this is a great substitution for that. And that is it. That is my substitution for the week, and I hope everybody's doing well on their journeys. Thank you.
I really like potato chips. Crunchy. Not only do vegetables help with that crunchiness, but I have found these corn thins. They're gluten-free, they're fat-free, they have 23 calories per slice, 10% dietary fiber, and they are not genetically modified. I love them. Like, as you can see on the picture on the container here, you can put them on anything. Put anything on them. I use them. I put a little peanut butter on top. But I think it's a great choice for something crunchy in the middle of the day. And also, these are very low in sodium. Only 30 grams of sodium for 2. So 15 sodiums for 1. So really good deal. So this is my food swap for you for today's weigh-in. Go Team Pink.
Hello ladies. My substitution idea, I don't even know the word, sorry it's late at night. What I do, the one I could think of is ice cold water. Because I don't substitute in terms of baking and that, because I love to bake and I will use whipping cream and whole milk and real butter. I'm just big on portion control in that sense. I only have a little bit of everything because I'd rather have the real thing and only have a little than eat like the fat-free version and be able to eat a lot. That's just for me. It works for me. It does not work for everyone. But for me, what works really well is ice cold water. If I find myself looking around because I'm bored and I start looking at snacks and that, I will stop and think, okay, why do I want to eat this? If it's just because I'm bored, I'll go grab a bottle of ice cold water or a cup of it. And that always does the trick. It feels so good. For me, it's better than any decadent dessert or anything. There's something about water that really does it for me when it's, like on the brink of freezing, really cold. So that would be my suggestion is, if you think you're hungry or you need something, just go get a cup of water, of cold water. It's yummy and it's calorie free. Why drink your calories? Don't waste them. Save it for something good. So I hope you guys had a great week. I can't wait to see how everyone did and hear your suggestions, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hi. So I wanted to give my suggestion of a substitute that we use in our home, and that would be anything that is in a flour or white flour form that we try and switch out for a wheat form. So for example, obviously I have whole grain wheat bread, and we try and buy the whole grain spaghetti pastas and got the penne pastas, and I've even bought the taco shells that are whole grain, wheat rolls, anything like that. Whole grain tortillas, we still do buy the other kind, but we try our best to anything we can get, even rice brown, breads, anything like that. So that's been something that we've done in our household.
Hey guys, it's Martha from the Pink team, and for my substitutions, when it comes to like day-to-day grocery kind of thing, when there's a choice, I always get, low fat, light, fat-free, low sodium, no added sugar, that kind of stuff. And most of the time, you can't really tell a difference when you get an item like that between that and the real thing. Maybe it's just because I've had that stuff for so long that maybe I just can't tell that it's dyed anymore, but whatever. And those are just kind of like basic substitutions kind of things. But when I'm baking, I like to do, like, as far as more desserty, cakey kind of things go, like if the recipe calls for oil, I do applesauce instead. Or instead of sugar, sometimes you can do mashed banana. Or I haven't tried this one, but I want to try it. And instead of flour in a recipe, I saw they used pureed black beans. So I really like to substitute things in baking and stuff. Also, an easy one I always do is I don't use yolks in eggs when a recipe calls for eggs. I just, if it calls for 1 egg, then I do like 2 or 3 egg whites. Just because as far as Weight Watchers goes, if you use a whole egg, that's 2 points. But for 1 point, you can use 3 egg whites. So, I cut points wherever I can. But anyway, those are the substitutions that I use, and I hope they help.
Hello, everybody. It is me, Miss Julie Janae, here with my Biggest Loser update. I am on Team Pink, Team Martha. Lisa and Jen went ahead and asked for us to go ahead and talk about one food substitute that we use along our journey. And I like to use stevia in the raw. And if I can't get that because it's too expensive, I try to get it on sale. But if it's too expensive, then I try to get Truvia, which is usually got sales and stuff on it at the grocery store. But those two are more natural forms of sugar substitutes. So that's what I use. I use it in my coffee primarily because I'm a big coffee drinker and I will never stop drinking coffee. And I must have some sugar in my coffee, but I don't want to use regular sugar. And I don't want to use plain old sugar substitute because that has a lot of chemical in it. So stevia in the raw or Truvia. That's what I use. All right, guys. So good luck to everybody, no matter what team you're on. And I will see you all next week with hopefully an awesome weigh-in. Bye.
Hey guys. So my substitution is yogurt. I have a sweet tooth. I'll give you a little background here. I have a sweet tooth and I love ice cream. Ice cream is like my one true love in life. And I can't really eat that because it's not really that healthy. So when I want something sweet, I'll get vanilla yogurt. I keep like usually a big tub of it. And I get the low-cal, 50 or 80 calories for a cup and fat-free kind of thing. And then I will put fresh fruit or something like that in it. And it's really delicious. And it'll kind of curb my little sweet tooth need. It's not chocolate, but it's better than nothing. Or you can get the little containers of yogurt, the 6-ounce whatevers, and if you put them in the freezer, they freeze. Obviously they freeze, and then you can let them thaw for a little bit and they're amazing and delicious. So yeah, frozen yogurt, way to go. That's my substitution. Hope everyone did good. Go Team Pink.
Hi everyone, it's Linda, Week for Sweets. One of the things that I substitute is I use shirataki noodles in place of pasta, and I really like it. As long as you rinse it well, it's really good. And I learned from other YouTubers like Martha. Thank you. I love that cauliflower crust, and Rachel, the coconut oil in place of butter or olive oil. I do that now as well. So thank you everyone, and looking forward to seeing what you do so I can learn from you.
Hey everyone, how are you? I hope you had a great week last week. My weigh-in went well. Looks like I'm down 2.5 pounds. Awesome. So this week's question is substitutions. Share some of your substitutions. A couple of them that I have done is one, when baking, to replace the oil with applesauce. And in some recipes, I'll even use pumpkin instead of the applesauce. So that's pure pumpkin, and that's gone well. But the other substitution has to do with pizza. I love pizza, and I refuse to give it up. So, but I did find, I can't claim ownership of it, but it's a great substitution. And that is, for the crust, use portobello mushroom caps, those big huge mushrooms, like this big. Use that for the crust, and then add your sauce and any toppings that you like and cheese and whatnot, and put it in the oven and bake it. Oh my gosh, so good, and much healthier. So there's a whole lot more, use ground turkey instead of beef and whatnot, but maybe you want to try that sometime, maybe not. If you're not a mushroom lover, you're not going to like it, but otherwise it's a great alternative. So alright, I hope you all have a great week, and we'll talk to you next week. Peace.
Hi guys, my food substitution for the week, which I've been using a lot lately, is this product is called the No Oodle. It's also known as shirataki noodles, and you use them in substitution for spaghetti or any type of noodle dish. And the reason it's really cool is because it's got 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 cholesterol. It has 1 gram of carbs, 0 sugar, 0 protein, so it's like you're eating nothing. It's made out of yam, which is some type of vegetable, water, pretty much that's it. So if you can see the nutrition label there, it's got no calories, so it's really cool. And you can substitute it, you can make spaghetti. You have to follow the instructions carefully though, because otherwise they will have a funny taste. But yeah, check these out. Noodle is No Oodle, NOOODLE, nooodle.com. Thanks.
Hey guys, Paige here with another weigh-in for the Biggest Loser Challenge. My substitute would be stevia because it's 0 calories and it's better than sugar for you. So I put it in like my coffee and my tea in the morning.
What's up everybody? Socks Heather here for the green team. What? Hope all my green teams are doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. One food substitution that I use on my journey. I have taken a liking to mustard. I used to hate mustard. I couldn't stand it. But I went out and I was like, okay, mustard is 0 points. I gotta get used to it. And I realized the only mustard I hated was that yellow mustard, the plain yellow mustard. But now I have spicy brown mustard, and I have honey mustard, and I have Southwest spicy mustard, and I have sweet and hot mustard, and all these different kind of mustards. And I use that in place of mayonnaise and even cheese and all kinds of other things because it's 0 points. And I don't have to count points for it, and it's better for me because it doesn't have cholesterol and all those other things. So mustard, all kinds of mustard is one of the substitutions that I do, and it works for me. Hope everyone's having a good week. Bye.
Hey guys, this is Lakeisha. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. This is the question. What do I substitute my food that I've been eating? Well, I substitute my fried food for baked food, like baked chicken instead of fried chicken. I do baked macaroni and cheese and like things like that, greens and stuff like that, and also I substitute my bluebell ice cream for the generic kind of ice cream, and also that Yoplait yogurt. I eat that instead of ice cream also. So that's what I substitute some of my food for. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and we got this, you guys. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep being motivated. Bye.
Okay, exchanges. Well, I've been going to classes in Biggest Loser here in town, and there's a lot of classes, and there is so much to learn. We got book after book for exchanges and stuff like that. But to break it down for one, dealing with my doctor, right now we're addressing some liver and kidney issues and stuff like that. Found out I retain like really bad, retain water real bad. And so obviously one of the things I have to cut out is salt. You can't drop salt completely from your diet because you'll like die. But your body needs salt, but just not very much of it. So I found Mrs. Dash. I've known about it for years. My mother, for a while there, had to go basically to a no salt diet, and so she was told to go on the Dash diet, and that was referred to Mrs. Dash. So I went to the store and I found these. This one is garlic and herb. Let's see if we can get a better look there. Garlic and herb. And, what is that? Tomato, basil, and garlic. And that one's a chicken blend. That's just 3 of them. There are a whole bunch of them. There's marinades. For, you know, like if you want to have something good with your meat. So I'm going to have to check out the marinades. I really like marinades. I have looked at the ingredients and pretty much clean. It's all real food type items. That one does not have any chemicals. This one, well, it says citric acid. Citric acid, that can come from one of the ingredients. And this one, no, it's clean. So basically you want to try all those out, you know, try one at a time or whatever. And I found a cool book at the grocery store, Mrs. Dash, and it has all kinds of recipes in there that look pretty yummy. You know, of course I can't eat half of what's in there because of my restrictions, but it at least gives me an idea where to work from. So that's a good idea. And then I got this book from my class. That's from my Biggest Loser class, and it has all kinds of exchanges, how to read what kind of cuisines, you know, what you can use instead of, type of thing, how to read your labels. It's just full of information, how much you should weigh, just chock full of information. I really like this book. So I looked up the website for it, and that's it. National Heart and Lung and Blood Institute. And I don't know if you can focus it. I'll have to type it in there. But anyway, this has all kinds of information in it. And it even has, I saw it in here earlier, it was the Mrs. Dash, the Dash Diet recipes, Dash eating plans. Come on. That's for lowering your blood pressure and all kinds of stuff like that. And there's the book. I've seen that book. It's pretty good. So it gives you an idea. You can order these books. It looks like you can even download them for free. And it's just, you know, so you can get all the books that you need for information to help you out with whatever. So check it out. Check this out. And have fun with it. It's fun to try new recipes, and I'm going to have a ball with this. Check it out later.